Numbers chapter 35, verse 30. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. So whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death. There's a difference between killing and murdering. To kill means to put to death lawfully, for example, in defense. And to murder means to put to death unlawfully, for example, in malice and premeditation. So the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. So there must be more than one witness that have evidence and proof for the murderer to be put to death. This reminds me of what Yahweh Shah said. He said, when there are 2 or 3 witnesses gathered in my name, I'm in the midst thereof. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. So one witness cannot testify against a murderer to cause him to be put to death. You need more than one witness. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall be surely put to death. Hebrew word for satisfaction, kapar. Let's go into the root word. Kapar, to cover, purge, make an atonement, make reconciliation, cover over with pitch. So satisfaction is an atonement. This is the dictionary, Oxford Language's definition for satisfaction. Law, the payment of debt or fulfillment of an obligation or claim. Here are some synonyms for satisfaction. Recompense. You have payment. Atonement. So according to law, a satisfaction is a payment, recompense, or an atonement. So what Numbers 35 and 31 is saying, moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, meaning ye shall take no atonement or payment for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall be surely put to death. Let's read Numbers 35 and 31 in the AMP translation. Moreover, ye shall not accept a ransom in exchange for the life of a murderer guilty and sentenced to death, but he shall certainly be put to death. In my previous lesson, I went into the law of ransom. And the ransom is a payment that is made to cover someone from the penalty of committing sin, which is death. But in ancient times, an atonement or a ransom, which is a covering or payment, cannot be made for a murderer. There's no atonement or ransom for a murderer. A murderer is guilty of death and shall be surely put to death, according to the law.